What's up, everybody? What's up? I went to Starbucks yesterday and got a coffee. I don't like when they ask me what's my name. They said, what's your name? I said, Cat Daddy. So they Cat Daddy. He said, why? I said, Cat Daddy, Cat Daddy. My name is Cat Daddy. What's up, everybody? My knees My knees didn't crack. Oh man. Oh shoot. My knees didn't crack. Nah, they ain't cracked. It's hard to work on that incline. It's not level out here. It's level right here. It's not level. Right here. It's leveling out right here. It's level. I was watching a guy yesterday. He was showing how to throw a hook. He was I had two people show me how to do. I had two different opinions about the way to throw a hook. Bobby Miles, he always told me, he said you bring it all the way around. But it's this hand that brings it back. So it's like, Then I had some guys that say you stop it short. And you don't just lift your foot just to lift it. You turn your foot like you're putting out a cigarette. And that gives you, that's your leverage. It's like this. So it's like this. You don't just turn it just to turn it. You turn it like you're putting out a cigarette. And that gives you your foundation. It's the same way when you throw a right hand. You don't just lift your foot just to lift it. You're putting out a cigarette. Like that. That way there's power behind it. You're not just doing that. You're like turning. I'll admit I get lazy sometimes, and I throw it like that. It's supposed to be up here. That way you're protecting your face at the same time. Protecting your face, so it's like... And then, I'm a little tired. I even seen like with Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Robinson, he like dropped it. He like... He like, boom. Like, some shit like that he did. He like dropped it on him. Yep, let me catch my breath. It's 8:12. The water come on about 8:30. Oh boy. I'm sweating like crazy out here. That's why with that punch, some guys like the ring that you could dig into the ring. Some people like slippery rings. Some people like the ring where you could, where it comes up a little bit and it has a little give to it. It has a little give to it. That way you can dig into it. You like, oh, another guy. Some people like slippery rings. Some people like the ring where you could, where it comes up a little bit and it has a little give to it. It has a little give to it. That way you can dig into it. You like, oh, another guy was arguing with me, and I was telling him, you have no foundation when you're keeping your legs fall apart. Cause I was talking about how I was saying Floyd Mayweather keeps his feet too wide apart, and that's why he's not a big puncher. And then some guy come on here and want to argue with me about it. Well, do it the way you want to do it then. I'm telling you. You don't, like I said, you don't walk like this. Look. You don't walk like this. You don't walk like that. You take small steps when you walk like this. That's how you walk. So you should fight the same way. And when your feet are like this, when your feet are wide apart like this, how can you hurt a guy? What you gonna hurt him with? You can't hurt a guy with a punch from way back with your feet like that. There's no leverage. Your feet gotta be under you. And that you can get away faster. Get away faster. You gotta understand, Floyd Mayweather is being trained by his father. A lot of times, father and son teams don't work, and that's why the fight eventually leaves the father. Fernando Vargas' father was training him. He left him. Felix Trinidad father trained him. He left him. Oscar De La Hoya father trained him. He left him. Roy Jones' father trained him. He left his father. Floyd Mayweather's father trained him. He left his father and went with his uncle. I can name tons of guys who was trained by their father, and they eventually left their father because their father can't take them to the next level. It is what it is. So just because he does something a certain way, that don't mean it's right. It just works for him for the time being. And like I said, you keep your feet far apart, it's harder to get away. And you don't punch as hard as you do with your feet wide apart.